Good morning, Honest Peyton Speed Shop family. How you doing today? So today we have some fun stuff happening. By that I mean we got that you go there, right? We talked about that. That's all I'm gonna say, right? We got this going. We know we have to fiddle with that. We're gonna try to put the other carburetor back on. And time to turn the key on both of these hot rods. We're going to bring you along for it. First things first, though, stick around. So I want to show you before we get going. There was a really big gap right here. So I think maybe we found a little bit of our gasket leak. Now, I said there wasn't a gasket on here because, let's face it, it just didn't, yeah, this gasket shot. You see? So it really was like not having a gasket. See that? So I'm thinking that what we need to do, now I'm draining the fuel out of this because there's a bunch of it in here, into this pan. So we're gonna spend some time to clean that up. Because it definitely needs it, because there was a big chunk right here. Now this wasn't just me pulling this off. That happened before. So, yeah, this gasket's definitely toast, see? Look at that. I think I got a scraper. Let's go find it. You guys remember if we kept one in here? Right there. We got one right there. So we got that gasket right there. You gotta get this one off of here. So I'm not gonna waste your time. But you can see what we're gonna do. Stick around. I want to show you this before I really kind of get after it. You can see this was definitely, it was definitely bad. It was definitely leaking something over the however long that it was on there. And we're gonna clean that up. We're gonna put it there. I don't. Greasy's grip wipes. We'll talk about those after a bit. Definitely found some of the issue. So I'm gonna hopefully find the numbers on there so we can really decode what that is too today. So, anyway, stick around. I know I keep saying that, but stick around. Don't leave. Please. Dude, bro's not coming back. She's actually going to do something today. Don't hold your breath, kids. 4 minutes, she gone. Not even. All right, so a couple things we're going to do. One, she's going to do some stuff today. Hey.
For the first time.
Yeah. We do. Remember I talked to you about the Stacy David thing? They actually asked for some updated pictures of our project and stuff, and I really wish I knew which car I sent. I'm going to assume it's this turd. Guessing. So while we're going to do, let's see the carburetor, fuel delivery management thing, right there. You got to take the. Well, if you can't see, you got to say stuff. You know, what's going on here? It comes out of here, the whole garage falling apart. We're gonna take the Elbrock style guy off. We're gonna finish cleaning up this turd. We're gonna try to put it back on. We're gonna try to get this piece of junk to make noise.
Yay!
Is it going to? No.
Is it gonna shoot fire? Most likely.
I hope not. Yeah, if it does, we'll open the door so the fumes won't explode. Anyway, so we're going to bring you over there and talk about what I found before someone came out and did the dirty work. Yeah. I found a few issues. I talked about one already, but I found a bigger one while I was scraping old basket.
Of course. There's always a bigger issue.
With Clyde, yeah. But actually this one we wouldn't have seen. So this is still Clyde's fault. So her car, her problem, not mine.
I'm too cool.
Anyway, so we got a couple things to do first. We'll bring it back around after we get set up because we have to put the new extension cord reel up, and someone is going to be forced to help. Here. See you in a minute. All right. We decided to put it here. Why? Because that's where it went. No rhyme or reason to what we do here. And if you think there is, you're crazy. Also, it's a 12 gauge. It's 45 feet, so it's quite a bit bigger than the Craftsman one that is for free for the taking. Craftsman. Should have fixed it. And I wouldn't have bought really a brand from the Amazon. Now, what we're gonna do is, should we do something fun first, or
Yeah.
should we do not fun?
Fun.
What do you think? 4, 5, 7. Everybody's watching. All 7. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do something fun. Right? Now, I'm a little scared for today's youth. Someone asked me, the gas pedal is the one that's up and down, right? You might say, Chad, why are you having her start that? Questioning my life choices right now. So I got to move some things away from the exhaust pipes back here. Battery's fully charged. Car's on. So when it becomes time, Peyton's going to turn the key on. We're going to hear from the fuel pump. And then when it's time, I'm going to operate the fuel because someone doesn't know what your gas pedal is. And we're going to turn the key, and this thing is going to fire right up. You know why I know that? Because I've had a talk with it already before Peyton got here. And I said,
like someone you are right next to. Fine.
Bonnie's going to do the right thing. So I'm going to do my last minute things. I'm going to talk to the, wish us luck. Now what tools are we going to need for Bonnie? That's it. I got one more tool right here. Okay, I'm just going to put the camera after I hit Clyde. I'm going to do that right there so you guys can see Peyton and... Okay, yep.
Get on or?
All right, Peyton's going to turn the key on. Just on. One click. Turn. First time running since November. I have a fantastic automobile right here. You can hear how good it runs. Look at that. It's all we need. What's it up, baby? And that's sir, ma'am, paperclip, Santa Claus. That's how you do it. This is my hot rod. And I'll tell you what, for free, if somebody thought they wanted Miss Bonnie, they're gonna have to break out the checkbook and break it out quick. Because right now, well, not quick. Deep, fast, a lot of zeros. Big number in the front, a lot of zeros. Peyton, what do you think? Tell me what your thoughts on Bonnie starting up for the first time.
She's awesome.
Yeah. Tell people what they don't know.
She's comfy. They really know a lot about her.
Boom, kids. You do so good. I mean,
Clyde deserves some love too.
Clyde deserves the garbage. All right, so now that we've, proved to you that Bonnie is the superior automobile, she's viewing me back here, kids, because it's this far off the wall. Don't go over there without a. Yep. Now we have to.
Not so fun part.
It does smell pretty good in here. If the fumes don't go, if they don't subside here pretty quick, we're gonna step out for a little bit, just because, let's face it, it's smart.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open the window.
That would be smart.
Well, I've never been that smart. Oh, there we go. That's something. All right, yeah, the window opened right up. Right up.
Clyde deserves some love too.
Clyde deserves a hammer and a kick in the pants. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. First, I'm gonna put a bunch of crap in my way, and then we're gonna bring you back over here to the Peyton's work table. Bounce, bounce, bounce. All right, so here's what we got. We scraped off the gasket. We showed you a little bit of that. That was stuck on there because why not? Actually, because it's probably been on there a while. I mean, it's probably, it needed it. Look at how dark it is in there.
Is that good?
That's fine. For Clyde, whatever. Start him on fire.
Actually, you did that before.
I have started him on fire. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this over. I did drain all the fuel out. Peyton wasn't in here for that because we don't need fumes. We're going to turn it over, and I'm going to get the gray Scotch-Brite, and I'm going to put just a little bit of carb cleaner on here. I'm going to have Peyton put on some gloves, the nitrile rubber gloves over there, where she knows where they are, and she won't have to ask me because she comes out here all the time. And then we're gonna, while she's getting her gloves in the bottom drawer over there, by the tall cabinet with the door open, I want to show you something because, nope, yep, right there. Look right here. I think we found another problem. There was a big vacuum leak right here. It was split. So we had a vacuum leak pretty bad. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put these, we're gonna change this out because I've got a few over there, and then we're gonna get this cleaned up, and then swap them out. Tidbit. Actually, we're gonna try something because I think these would work okay. We're gonna take the rough side of the, because it's just a little bit of gunk on there, so we're gonna fold these up like this, and then we're just gonna have Peyton kind of nice and kind of hard, just start cleaning up this goop. Just that you can see it. It's just where the gasket was stuck. And we're gonna get it as clean as we can. So, yeah, look at that. Even on old gasket crap, junk. Sorry, not crap, junk. Greasies. I'm gonna find some of my vacuum port covers. Be back.
I'll be careful not to break anything.
You don't need to pick it up.
I'm not trying to. This is where you grab it, right?
Try not to get any of it. Yep. You realize you're blocked on the whole camera so no one can see what you're doing. All right, I have some vacuum port
Luckily.
covers. Never get rid of stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, that's looking pretty good. Just get over here to this one. All right, we're gonna bring you back in a minute. Peyton, show what happened.
This vacuum port plug split in half while trying to get it off.
So this is another vacuum leak problem. Plus that gasket you saw earlier in the video. How do you ever spell that? So what we're going to do is we're literally going to undo what I did earlier. Now, by that I mean someone's going to learn how to carburetor today. I already know how. So I'm going to go in the house and I'm going to have breakfast.
He just left me.
No, I turned off the exhaust fan because the heater's not able to keep up. But I'm going to keep the one window open. All right. Yep, just keep it running. That's what we do. So what we're going to do is we're going to take, I'm going to show Peyton how to slowly ease this off. If you can't see, you say stuff, kids. Come on, man. Okay, right here. This we know is a what?
Carburetor.
There we go. Fuel management device. This is a fuel hose that is, you know, it's done, but we're going to use it anyway. So now this one is, you know, yep, right? Yeah, it's in the way. Here we go. Now it's not. Yeah, well, kind of. So Peyton, what you're going to do is you're literally going to just take a hold of the expensive piece of equipment, and you're just going to kind of wiggle her like this. You're going to wiggle it off of her. We're not going to show you the struggle bus. Put it on the workbench. That's a 42-inch Harbor Freight. 72-inch would be awesome too, Harbor Freight. Same. Shop back. Anyway,
Shop back.
here's what we got. We got a hole. Now, Peyton, stop moving the leak collection device. Now it's very dirty. We got this, you know, yep, smells like stuff. Now we're going to take this one that's now freshly cleaned. See, look at how clean that is. And I put that new port on there. That will definitely help. And
It's actually clean.
and the new gasket will help too. So, there we go. Peyton's going to set the Holly back in place.
I already had it lined up. I'll get the box back.
Yeah, she's moving the oil collection device. So what we're going to do now is we're going to basically undo what we did, and I'm going to show her how to do that. Peyton collecting up some tools. We only need one, really, for now, and that's a 1/2-inch socket with a ratchet. So we've got, right here we're going to put on. We got this one. Now, we might have to put new studs on because there might be a need to be a little bit longer, but basically we just set her back in place. We replaced that one vacuum port cover. Peyton is looking for a 1/2-inch. 1/2-inch socket, Peyton.
I know it's bigger and smaller.
All right. The socket size is a 1/2-inch.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking for it.
Okay.
I got the 3/4, so it's
It's probably smaller than 3/4.
okay.
Okay, I'm gonna take a 20-minute break while Peyton finds the socket. All right, Peyton's putting that Holly back down, getting it nice and tight. We did it in a cross pattern. So she's here. Now she's gonna go back to that one, right back here. Get her snug down. Now, I'm gonna have to go back to the pictures and look at how I had the springs routed. But we've got them for now, where I think they're gonna be okay-ish. All we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure we get a fire extinguisher just in case you're crooked.
Oh.
If it doesn't go with that, you have to use the wrench, remember?
Yep.
If you strip out that bolt, or that nut, we're not gonna get it back off. So, you've got a 1/2-inch right there. All right. We'll bring you back in when we're ready to twist the key. Okay. Now, we have a couple things. One, we're hooked up close-ish to where it was. I just wanted to make some noise. I just want to see if we're going to leak. It's empty of fuel. There's a set in there in the other seat. Peyton's going to do that. I'm going to be out here with this. It's probably not going to work, but we just need to see if it's going to leak or start on fire. And for the possibility of fire, you always have to have a fire extinguisher that will put out the Titanic for Clyde. So I'm going to talk to some people, and we're gonna have Peyton twist that key. I gotta get some headphones though, because we know, right? So, see you in just a minute. Yeah, I don't have my headphones yet. Well, number one, they're not headphones, they're earmuffs. And number two, not sure where they are. Yeah. So, have fun looking at Peyton there for a minute and stuff. No, that's not it.
Are they at top of five?
Nope,
Ah,
they're over here.
okay.
Joy to the world, Christ are the fire.
Are they on the? Are they on the vice?
Stop.
On the vice.
Why didn't you tell me they were on the vise? All right, now that we look, we're nervous up in here. I'm going to open the door. I've got safety glasses on because it's going to blow up.
Probably.
Put the exhaust fan on. Everybody see? Turn the key on. Just crank it. Don't touch anything. Just crank it. Stop. Crank it. Stop. Go tight. Crank it. Stop. Very good. Stop.
You're hot, bud.
Yeah, that's hot. Very good. Stop. Choke's getting hot.
Is that good?
It's not great. Very good. Stop. Just a minute. All right, we did some things. We're only going to try it a couple more times, and then we might have to phone a friend. Turn it on. Just turn it on.
I did.
Okay, hit it.
Oh, hi.
Do it again. Aha! Hold on.
I had to stop it.
Hit it. Again. One more time. Stop.
Turn it off.
Hit it.
On.
Turn the key. Shut it on. Dead battery. We'll try it again. We tried it one more time, still wouldn't do it. Keep on wrenching, kids. All right, Peyton, what did we do today?
Well, we got Clyde to start a little.
He did run a little bit, yeah. So you think maybe some fiddling and
Yeah.
going back to the videotape and looking at how everything was set up? Because
Yeah.
look, we also have this plan.
Yeah.
We're not afraid to use this plan, just so you know. And we might have to, because that one might just need, the choke is definitely not choking.
It's kind
And
of
it's getting
hot,
very
yeah.
hot too, so there might be an issue. Maybe we'll just change to a manual choke, because there's a kit, you can just take that off.
Huh.
And we'll just use anyway. What else we do?
We started Bonnie. First try.
Yeah, we didn't even have to cycle the key, on and off. I mean, we turned it on and 2 pumps and,
It's okay, Clyde.
but hey, we got the new cord reel up, and it's not gonna be right in the way, which is nice.
Yeah.
And it's 45 feet, so it will actually go outside.
Huh.
Yeah, it's 15 feet longer than what we had, so it will, and it's a 12 gauge, so it will actually, we can take it right outside if we need to.
And there's 3 slots.
Yep, and they actually do work.
Surprising.
Yeah, we actually got one. We actually have the workbench, or the Series 3 42-inch plugged in the power strip up there, so we can, because we were running out of battery, because
Well,
Clyde he's trying though.
he was running out of battery too.
Yep, and we have the charger back on there. We're not going to mess with it too much more today. We're gonna take the fire and run for a little bit as a win, and I hope you guys enjoyed that.
I thought it was awesome.
Hey, I almost smiled if you saw it. The other
I
thing,
definitely smiled.
yes, Peyton actually did smile, and it was actually great to hear it run. So, hey, it's a victory. I mean, we got both the cars to start today.
Well,
I think that's
although-
cool. Hey, it started and it
Yeah.
ran. I mean, it
Yeah.
started and it ran.
And then it did its Clyde signature move.
Dying right away. But I mean, that could be some of the choke, and there still could be a vacuum leak that we haven't found. And I mean, we've got Clyde is going to be the focus, right? We got the other two that are they're on pause, or maybe they're going to go away. I don't know if I can actually get rid of both of them.
You
Maybe
can
just
probably
one.
get rid of Pro Maker.
No, that's one I want to keep.
Oh.
It's a Roadster. When am I going to find another one?
Oh, that is true.
But I will say that some of us did work. Some of us
I had gloves
did
on.
not.
I had
Actually,
gloves
Peyton
on.
did quite a bit. We left a lot of it off because it was just really, it would have been really hard to me, because we were in small space and I've got big gorilla hands, and so does Peyton actually. We've got pretty big paws, and so you wouldn't have been able to see. But we will say that we are very pleased with what happened today. We've got Bonnie's ready to go. I mean, look,
She only needs a.
I could put it down. I could put it down, swing Clyde that way, and we could take it for a drive today.
Yeah, I don't think we should because it's cold.
It's 35, something up there. It's not warm. And it is a little bit windy. So I'm very pleased with what we got going on today. And I think Peyton is too, really, because we did get Clyde to work. And worst case scenario, we're going to put this guy back on there. And I think, it might just end up coming down to this. But you know what? You guys are all so supportive of that Holly carburetor that we're going to get it to run again 4 to 6 weeks. We're going to, I guarantee, we're going to keep working on that to get it running. We've got some other stuff to do. We've got to change the spark plug wires. We could have a bad, a bad wire, because Clyde's got a lot of bad stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's just old and worn out, like Clyde. We do need to get back underneath and address the transmission leak. Mr. Don sent us that O-ring
What is
kit.
it again?
It's the speedometer cable.
Oh.
And some of the issue with the leak that's happening now, where it's all because it's just sitting there, is that the torque converter is starting to empty into the pan, and it's coming out wherever it can come out. So everything's just over full. And actually, I pulled the dipstick on, and I bet if I pull the dipstick on it now, it'll be lower because it's been spinning.
Yeah.
But we're not worried about that today. We're going to take our victory. We actually might go get a Big Red.
Yay!
But I'm not driving into town, so we'll have to see if Mom will bring us one. Think she will?
I don't think she
I don't
will.
think she will.
Well, you can text her right now. Just
I can't. She's at church with Grandma.
dang it.
And, oh no, she's actually picking up groceries.
Tell her to get Big Red.
No, we can just go into town.
Sure.
Anyway, guys, thank you for coming along on this ride because this was a lot of fun. I'm really pleased with what we got accomplished today. It really does feel good when we know that Clyde was having so many problems, and it's still having problems. But today it did fire and it ran a little bit, and I'll tell you, that feels pretty good.
Yeah.
We already knew Bonnie was going to start, and maybe we should have finished with Bonnie starting.
Yeah,
So we're going out on a high note. But hey,
no,
Clyde running is a high note, and you know what?
Yeah.
I'm very happy with what we did today, and I hope you guys enjoyed this, because it was actually kind of fun. I mean, Peyton got in there. I mean, I think she was a little nervous when I had my hands up in the carburetor.
I did.
You know, covering it up.
I was like,
so
what are you doing that for?
It's
And then he
okay.
explained it.
yeah. Also, whenever you do that, put a glove on because fire can come out of there. Now it's just gonna lick you, but still, always be smart, kids. That was
Only
not
a fireproof glove.
well something anyway. A welding glove would have been perfect, but
Yeah.
anyway. Let's go have lunch.
Yeah.
All right, kids.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Keep on rich. Have a great day.
Wow, she remembered. Holy cow.